I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that I was super excited when Britt-Marie Was Here was pulled for this year's 31 for 31. This is a film that I only bought because I found it for $1 at a flea market, and it's a Cohen Media release. The premise of a 63-year-old housewife who is obsessed with cleaning finds out that her husband is cheating on her, which causes her to leave him and move into the small town Borg to teach a youth soccer team without knowing anything about soccer. Didn't really sound like something that I would be all over. But you know what? This just goes to show you that sometimes stepping into a genre or subject that really isn't your thing can be a real treat, because Britt-Marie Is Here is a heartwarming little comedy with a lot of spirit that is infectious not to feel a sense of comfort from. Pernilla August, who plays Britt-Marie, absolutely carries the film and gives an outstanding performance. Every minute detail in her facial expressions gives the weight of what's going on in Britt-Marie's head. You can see her processing and internalizing every piece of new information, which also carries the baggage of not really wanting to move on. The careful balance of telling the audience everything without forcing it down your throats. The cinematography is absolutely great throughout the film. This is not a film that's going to give you like these stunning, beautiful shots, but rather a great example of simple but yet very effective framing and blocking with great lighting and coloring. It's simple in its nature, but it's also very neat and clean to complement the main character. It's impossible to watch this film and not feel for Britt-Marie, a woman whose past trauma has kept a weight on her life, to watch her break away from that and become a person of her own ambition that led to a very heartwarming ending. Each character, even down to the kids on the team, feels believable. This feels like a real town. There's a real sense of community, and Britt-Marie, much like the audience, feels like the outsider coming in that eventually becomes a part of that community. The score of the film also adds to the tonal charm and emotional weight, as it carefully helps balance the film with using some folk sounds that adds to the world of this small town. Sure, there's some built-in conflicts that felt a little underbaked or forced, but when the film just gives you Britt-Marie taking it one day at a time, that's when the film really hits its stride in character growth and its stride in a viewer experience. Does the forced, oh, she doesn't actually know anything about soccer, so the youth center and the whole conflict, and I'm not trying to spoil anything, is really just put here to launch us into the final act, kind of eye-rolling and predictable and forceful? Yes. But is it still worth a watch and definitely came as a surprise? Yes. Britt-Marie is a pretty awesome, lighthearted movie that I feel like you could be in any mood and watch it and enjoy it, and I'm giving it a 7 out of 10.